Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Inquisitor series where we are finishing Chapter 3 today. So not only are we finishing Chapter 3, but we're finding out what happens to khem'val, and we get to talk to a few of my companions beyond that. So if this isn't the last Inquisitor episode, there'll be two more. There'll be one tomorrow to finish off the rest of the companion stuff, and then one later this week to be kind of my roundup. But I last left off defeating Darth Anaton, which is awesome, in front of the Dark Council, which is even more awesome. And the Dark Council were so impressed that they put me on the Dark Council itself as Darth Imperius, which is kind of like it's a really honorable position because I basically guard the secrets of the Sith, which is awesome. It's just like such a cool ending to this story, I think.
Ay kagay papa fraujins ala pataik galakai in alama. Taukida melaswe sama word sign in merem nai saigat rawat degdal.
My lord, let me be as the lightsaber at your side, always at your disposal.
Purge this pyramid of any who are still loyal to Thanaton. They are traitors.
I am well acquainted with his allies. It will be done.
You've done well for yourself, little snake.
But we're done. Your enemy is dead. Free us as you promised.
Speak for yourself, Ergast. I, for one, have no desire to be bound to a coffin in the frozen wastes of Hoth once more. Alone and forgotten.
Is there a way I can help you find peace before you go?
Perhaps. The Jedi are known to redeem ghosts to freedom. But it goes against everything that being Sith stands for.
Let my light redeem you.
Unbelievable. I never thought I'd feel like this.
Is this what it's like to truly die?
What is it?
Freedom.
To think that you'd be a Dark Council member before me, it makes me sick.
My lord, this is incredible. I am truly humbled if I was even the slightest help. Where to now?
The Republic still fights. We must crush them. Hound them across the galaxy until they are forced to leave our people in peace. We must ensure that they never again drive the Sith Empire from the galaxy.
I places amins wajhais fools. Gawan dida seek from Tauhans.
What a sweet ending to all of that, huh? I love the ending of that. I freed the Force Ghosts, if you couldn't tell, because I told them that I would. Character's a woman of her word, as I've said many, 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 many times before. And that was just the right thing to do. So, not only do I have some new, like, places for my office, I got, like, Thanaton's quarters there, but I am now free of those dang ghosts.
Hey, can we talk? Don't tell anyone I said it, but you're alright. You know, I wasn't sure this whole thing was gonna work out, traveling with a Sith.
You're like me. You don't take nonsense from anyone.
Got that right. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm in this for the long haul. Partners. You got kids, or you got apprentices, I'll look after them. Maybe teach them a few things they can't do with the Force.
It's good to know you have my back.
You know I do. I'm just saying, you're not getting rid of me easy.
You know, the end of the Jedi-knight story has something very similar to that as well. So if you remember correctly, Doc and I think it was Scourge, both at the same, you know, pretty much the same time, they both say that they would do that same thing. They would take care of whatever children or apprentices I ever have. So it's kind of a cool relation between the two characters there.
Ustaupaim ai CJ in alam is frumadine habans. Hausaip sai uren sa sayans du sayan fraua.
You have my word.
Swikun baba mip luseba aspil ans daswikon.
Relentless beast! Quickly, while I have the upper hand, I finished the work on my ritual. There's only one more piece required. Will you help?
You will owe me dearly for this.
We all have to make compromises. If I had it my way, I certainly wouldn't stay in this body. The ritual I propose requires one more thing. A Rakata box. A sort of mental prison employed by the ancient Rakatan Infinite Empire. One of these boxes has recently been discovered on Taris, of all places. It's being transported off the planet soon. We must recover it.
What's the box for?
I'll explain once we've recovered it. Hurry. We must intercept the box at the Taris space station. The ritual can't be performed without it.
So we're about to go and figure out what's going to happen with Ash and khem'val. And I really like the story there. You'll see how it ends, but I think it's kind of cool. It's a little anticlimactic, but it is still quite cool. However, I needed to ask you guys a little poll here. I polled everybody last night on Twitter and Facebook, asking them a question, which is, hey, since 2.1 is adding the Cathar, would you rather see Kolia, which is my sniper, be a Chiss, which is what he is right now, or a Cathar? Let me know before I start leveling him up right away. I think the Cathar would be cool, but I also don't have a Chiss yet, so it's kind of a win-win either way. Also, on that same note, let me know if the video quality has gotten better, because I'm testing new export settings with bitrate and stuff like that. So if it's better than what it was before, let me know.
Excellent. This Rakata box is key to the ritual. Even one as force resistant as Ken won't be able to resist the box's pull. He will be imprisoned, and I will finally have this wonderful body to myself. One more thing. Once the ritual has begun, I need you to give me as much of your power as you can, so I can resist the box's pull. Understood?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Now, let's get started. Yes, it's working. The box is activating. I can feel its pull.
Uder's kepiminon.
The monster is too strong. Quick, give me your power or I'll be pulled in.
Do you really think I'm that stupid?
No, I'll kill you! You will regret this!
In piso se waitai spila presin kretai. In pise e wanata atragata indais.
The truth is, I'd rather see the two of you fight for it.
You have to choose one of us or we'll both be pulled in!
Taukida melaswe sama word sign in meremnai saigatrawa degdai.
I have to say, I'm impressed.
Lekismip ima fragabans un alos miserendens. Ja usteans alfrast no job. Diabulus afstop fara.
So, Kim got his freedom. I wonder kind of how that would be if it was Zash that was still in there. I don't know. I think it's interesting that you could choose between the two. Like, when I was talking about choosing between the two earlier in the story, that was all speculation to begin with. I didn't know that was actually a thing. It's a little anticlimactic, but it's still cool.
Paulos ja silvanas ja taimar paus. Aikles John launekai in kudaitin.
You are the finest shadow killer I've ever met.
Jardo squidis in bizoze jabulaipat.
I actually think my character should keep a hold of that Rakata device and keep Zash in it, because you never know when I'll need her. I might need her later on in the story, as we progress past chapter 4 and 5. But, yeah, you know, it's a precautionary thing, really.
I changed my mind. I have nothing to say to you.
I thought Jedi didn't get angry.
How could I not be angry? Didn't you hear what happened? Just released on the HoloNet, Sith in the Corellian system killed a group of free traders for failing to give them free passage to the Outer Rim. They murdered them.
I'm sorry, but you can't hold me responsible for the actions of every Sith.
What's the Empire gonna do about it? You know the answer as well as I do. Nothing. If there's gonna be any kind of peace agreement, the Empire has to stop this.
This behavior will destroy the Empire from within. I won't allow it.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be more patient.
The story there with the whole Empire wanting peace and all that works really well with this character, but I'll talk about that all in my rundown video next week.
I know Andronicus is rather attached to the ship, but I was wondering if I could fly it now and then. Master Ryan said I showed exceptional aptitude at flying in simulation training, but I've never been able to pilot the real thing.
You'd have to get Andronicus to agree, but I have no problem with it.
I'll be very careful, I promise.
I don't think Andronicus would be too happy about that, but I do think the logic with my character there is, you know, she might have to fly the ship one day and come and rescue me.
My lord, I've been studying the Sith code lately, and I'm wondering what you think of the line, "Peace is a lie." There doesn't seem to be a lot of room for interpretation, but I know you are an ardent proponent of peace.
You should know by now that I do not allow the Sith to dictate how I live my life.
Yes, I guess so. It still strikes me as strange how you can be Sith and value Sith teaching so little. The Jedi Code is the core of our philosophy. We learn it by heart, and it's the foundation of everything we do. But I guess it's different for the Sith. The Sith Code is more a description than a guide.
Some take its words very seriously.
Which is better? The ones that truly believe peace is a lie? Or the ones with no code at all? How can there be peace with the Sith Empire when every Sith does their own thing? This task we've taken gets more difficult every day.
The Jedi Code seems more like it turns the Jedi into slaves to it, but we'll talk about that more here in the near future.